Hi, I'm Lucas from Studio Sparks, and today we're gonna show you how we did the visuals for Pye Corner audio. So for this video, we are very inspired by the work that Marc Jones put together on the artwork, on the cover for the LP. Marc Jones is of course the very talented designer behind a lot of classic Sonic Cathedral covers, and you should definitely check out his stuff if you don't know him already. I love the way that he uses shapes, colors, and how he, in this case, he uses a lot of distortions in the lettering, and we observed a lot of how he did it, what he did here, and we tried to recreate that in video. So that's what we are going to show you here today. So as you can see, there's a lot of things going on here, but we are gonna go one by one. And starting with the background, we have just a flat background using some using in this case yellow, but it changes during the video. So the first effect that we use is one called radio waves, and what radio waves does, it emits or generates or replicate a shape, kind of reflects a shape, and in this case is a circle, but you can adjust to a square or to a triangle or wherever you want. You can turn to a star. So with this effect we wanted to kind of recreate a sun or sun rays, to try to replicate the warmth of the track. And then on top of that, we noticed that Marc did a lot of distortions in his work, and we definitely wanted to do the same here. So the first effect that we used on top of that was this one called wave warp. So what wave warp does, it creates some waves on top of that, some waves, some distorted waves on top of the radio waves. And as you can see here, you can change a little bit the configuration to a sawtooth or to a triangle, but we kept the sine shape. And as you can see, you can change the direction. It can go like from left to right, to top to bottom, and we definitely use it in different scenes, some variations of this, and you can also adjust the speed. But the problem with wave warp is that, as you can see, and I'm gonna to crank this up a little bit more, you can see that all the waves have the same size. It creates kind of like a pattern, and we didn't want that. We wanted things to be a little more wild. So on top of that, we add another effect called turbulent displays. And what turbulent displays does, it creates a more organic distortion on top of the waves. And as you can see, if I change the values here, you can go really crazy with this one, and you can add complexity. And what complexity does, it kind of adds some smaller distortions, inside of the distortions. So yeah, you can really go wild with this. We didn't want to go too crazy with this one, because we wanted to cap the circles. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with this. So for the text, we took a look at the LP again, to the artwork, and for me, I was imagining this coming from all sorts of directions. Like, let's say this one is coming from here, and maybe the audio is coming from the bottom, and the corner maybe is coming from here, maybe the pie is coming from here or here. I wanted to see the letters coming from different directions, and so that's what we did it. So the text was what Marc did. We just separated into different layers. So you can see here's the warmth, here is the and here is the sun. and you can see the sun is coming from here, and then the off is coming from here, and then the warmth is here, and they are also coming in different times, to make them more spaced out. And then on top of this, we also did a little bit of distortions. In this scene in particular, we used another effect called CC lens, and what this one does, it kind of replicates the abstractions that a camera lens does in the corners. So in this case it's kind of minimal, but if I adjust here, you can see it turns into a fisheye, into a kind of like a bubble. So we didn't want it to go so far again, so we just used this to, this is with the effect, and this is without. So you can see that kind of like pushes to the front a little bit more, and we like that. We thought it worked well with the circles. So but then we also did another type of work with the letters. So another thing that we did was to create a 3D plane, and a 3D plane is kind of just like this thing, this flat boring thing, but we broke it and we push it to different 3D, to different directions, 3D directions. It's like using a projector and projecting on top of an object, and then of course the video will deform according with the object. So as you can see, like these letters, if I push this, they go lower, and these ones go up. So I like kind of adds another dimension to the abstraction. So you can see here when the letters coming, they are deforming accordingly with that 3D object. So it's just another spicy, just pushing to an even more crazy experience in the end, let's say. So this is kind of like basically how we did the visual. The other scenes are kind of like a variation of these elements that I show you today, and then at the end there's like this part when the song goes more intense, that we just duplicated and we put some effects on top of other effects, and then we played a lot of the colors. We made the colors change a lot to go on with the track. So yeah, that's how we did it. We thank to Sonic Cathedral again for reaching out to us and giving this opportunity. It's really great to be able to contribute to an album that we like so much, and to be able to be part in a way of such a great music. And it was also great to be able to work with Marc Jones and to contribute with something involving his work too, to see his process and to be able to try to recreate what he does in animation. We also did another video for the Sonic Boom remix of the track Saturation Point, and on that one we add some other elements and we play it even more with distortions, but maybe we can talk about that one in another video. So I'm signing off. Again, I'm Lucas from Studio Sparks, and see you on the next one.